morning everyone, I'm Nonijin Kagot, and for today's video, we are going to tackle about Krashen's theory of second language acquisition. So, what is Krashen's theory of second language acquisition? According to Krashen's theory, acquisition requires meaningful interaction in the target language to natural communication in which speakers are concerned not with the form of their utterances, but with the messages they are conveying and understanding. So, there are 5 hypotheses of Krashen's theory in second language acquisition. First is the acquisition learning hypothesis. Acquisition learning hypothesis states that there are 2 independent ways in which we develop our linguistic skills: acquisition and learning. According to Krashen, acquisition is more important than learning. So, how important is acquisition learning hypothesis? The acquisition learning hypothesis acknowledge that students learn faster as they are given more comprehensible input. Inversely, a lack of comprehensible input delays language acquisition. Total immersion language teaching, for example, succeeds so well is because it provides lots of comprehensible inputs. Second is monitor hypothesis. The monitor hypothesis explains the relationship between acquisition and learning and defines the influence of the latter on the former. According to Krashen, the acquisition system is the utterance's initiator, while the learning system performs the role of the monitor or the editor. So, third is the natural order hypothesis. The natural order hypothesis states that all learners acquire the grammatical structures of a language in roughly the same order. It states the idea that children learning their first language acquire grammatical structures in a predetermined natural order and that some are required earlier than others. So 4 is the input hypothesis. The input hypothesis is Krashen's attempt to explain how the learner acquires a second language and how language acquisition takes place. For example, if a learner is at a stage I, then acquisition takes place when he or she is exposed to comprehensible input that belongs to level I+1. So that's all the input hypothesis. Last one is the effective filter hypothesis. The effective filter is a metaphor that describes a learner's attitudes that affect the relative success of second language acquisition. So, examples are the negative feelings such as lack of motivation, lack of self-confidence, and learning anxiety. Act as filters that hinder and obstruct language learning. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for listening.
If you with it, drop it.